All right, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with our friend John, and we are cutting up the nice Celica for his first Celica, and I totally understand. But a lot of cool things to go on here, so figured I'd just walk around now, show you the the good, the bad, the ugly, and what else is going to be going on with this project Celica. So right now he's working on the sunroof. That's kind of been holding some progress up on this car, but a huge thing is a full interior swap, as far as I know. Correct? Are you doing dash and all? Nasty. That's going to be a huge project. He ended up buying this GTS parts car essentially for his car. It was his first car, so obviously if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you know we're on that same trip on cutting up nicer vehicles for our first vehicles and keeping them alive, which I do respect. So a couple things to just kind of go over as we go, but I think I just wanted to show you some opening clips of this car and what he has going on, and it'll all make sense once you start seeing it at car meets. But this is a good look at the interior currently and all sorts of fun things. So to get a good look at what's going on in here, after we get the sunroof in, hopefully we can get that done right away. We can start gutting this thing right out and transferring interior, which is going to be the sickest part. I do believe that we're going to try to drill this broken stud out, put a pop rivet in there so we can thread just anything up to it to hold the sunroof in place. And wow, there is a lot to do. I popped the question about getting rid of this line for the fluid reservoir, for the wiper fluid for the rear window, because he doesn't even have the rear wiper, so you know why have it there. And I don't know, cool little project though. These seats are kind of sweet. I mean, right there you can see a little harness bar or something, a little half cage kind of thing. That's pretty cool. And man, there's gonna be a lot to do. But this is what we're all about.
Who's this?
All right, guys, we got the rib nut in there. Might not be perfect, but hey, it works. If it works, it works. You know. See, it's a little loose, but it's okay. She's in there. That was the worst of it. Well, now with that in place, we can go grab the glass sunroof and put it in here. I guess this one was plastic from factory, so it'd be a nice little upgrade. And oh man, a little work to do. I actually just thought in my head I should take one nice video about how nice this interior is before we absolutely ruin this car. So these are the new seats that are going to be going in the car. And look at this carpet. Mint. Nice black carpet. Honestly, it's coming along pretty good. These seats are good. Is it good? Okay, so those seats were nice, but they're coming out now because we need to take the headliner out to get the roof, the sunroof out to go into that car. So we're making some progress, but just had to unbolt them right down here. Some little hidden bolts. Grab these seats, take them off, get to these ones down here that actually should just lift up after. We can take all the trim out and take the sunroof out and start getting this trim in the car today. So we've gotten everything out of here, and the glass sunroof is a little heavier, so Toyota used some bigger brackets, and I'm just going to go over to the other body about an arm's length away to see if it even has the space for the glass sunroof to mount, because if not, it's going to not be fun. But if it does, yeah, look at that right there. That's awesome. So we have to bolt those brackets into place, and then we can slide the sunroof in, which would be cool. A little progress update. We got the glass sunroof going in now, boys. No more leaking. Kind of, I guess, the story of what discouraged some further build progress on the car is because the interior is just getting soaked and, I don't know, moldy, mildewy. But now we're going to put the plastic one in here for now. Just to keep it covered, keep anything else nice in here, and we'll be good to go. And we can start really disassembling the rest of the interior and putting in all new interior, and this car's gonna look sick. Anyway, yeah, so that's in there now, boys. Much cleaner, much nicer, and now we're gonna strip this thing right out, like I already kind of started doing. All right. Well, burning it down and claiming insurance wasn't on John's list of things to do, so. I told you guys. No, what up? Good to see you. Adventurous. Well, all right, guys, we've absolutely ruined John's yard with Celica parts. Brought the property value down by half. But now it's all gutted out, so gonna give this a quick vacuum. Probably not. And then start assembling all the interior. Start putting all the black trim interior in here. While John's slacking. No, I'm just kidding. He's putting in the sunroof module, little motor thing. But right now we got this whole back all put in place, looking good. And just gonna keep plugging away. I know this is super hard to follow probably, but the carpet that's soaked is coming out of the bad Celica, the one we're fixing. No, I'm just kidding. No. bro, I feel bad. John's getting trolled now. You shouldn't have invited us both over. Yeah, I got you. No. Anyway, yeah, we got the module in for the sunroof. Just got to get one more screw in there. As you can see, it's loose. But look at that black interior. Looking great. Here's a little look at after. It's just all extra parts from that other Celica and some from this and whatever. But got the carpet out. Next thing is the dash. Woo. But once we get this carpet in here, I can start assembling all the plastic trim, and it's going to look so good. I do unfortunately got to head out soon, so I'm going to leave the rest to Du Bois and let them work their magic. But I'm excited for you guys to see what this looks like after. All right, guys, we're getting the floor all cleaned up, and now we're going to lay the carpet in the back seats. I cannot wait for this. Made some serious progress in the course of just a few hours. The carpet's in, and it's dirty. John told me to stop cleaning it. But we got to put the seat belts in there, get this back seat in place. But, woo! It's looking okay. No, he just picked one up. Yeah. So.
From Massachusetts.
Too smart for me. All right, but which one's the nice car? No. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here. It's a new day. We still got to pull these door panels, and John has already started pulling the dash out of this car. He said, actually, this one went pretty easy. Him and Brendan finished assembling the rear seats and seat belts since the last time I had been over, and he got the dash fully out of this one. So, looking pretty good so far. A lot of wires, man. That goes kind of crazy. But everything's looking pretty good. A little cabin air filter or something over there. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah, not bad. Once the new dash is in here, this car's gonna look so sick. I mean, it's already looking so much better. So what engine comes in the car you have now?
That's the 1ZZ FE.
And you've done a couple things to this, right?
Yeah, it's cam. It's got flat top pistons, underdrive pulleys, which is probably the only thing you can actually see.
All right, it's just some aftermarket pulleys and stuff as well. I didn't realize it was also cammed. I know we talked about a couple things. Dress up's looking good. And then what engine comes in the GTS?
That's the 2ZZ GE, and that has lift intelligence. So the
it's like Toyota VTEC essentially.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Really trying to grasp that. And this should essentially be able to just come right out and bolt right in. And this one, vice versa. It'll be an interesting day for sure. But yeah, not bad. It's cool. Electric fan from factory. I like that. Cold air intake.
Yep. It puts out down here, which is kind of sketch because of water.
Because of water? Yeah, full send. Yeah, very cool. You already got the owner's manual for your car?
No.
Like 3 years newer, but hey, it's basically going to be a 3-year newer car. Interesting. One thing we talked about too is he's able to keep his gauge cluster in that car. I'm not sure if they bolt up the same from the GTS to there. I don't know if you've looked. Do you? Oh, they do? Cool. Are they the same gauge cluster? Or is one a little better, you think? Do you have an opinion on that?
Well, mine has a faceplate on it, so it looks different.
Neat.
Honestly, this one might have a higher
rev.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's very true. I had to think of that. I was like, yeah, because they're the same shape, so they should just bolt in the same place. So right over here are the door panels in the current Celica, and they've seen some better days. Been sitting a little while, as you can tell. So we're going to pop off these little clips and see what it's going to take to get these door panels off. Oh, look at that. Toyota's real cool about giving you a spot to get to these little caps covered in the 10mm bolts. Interesting what they did in the early 2000s to hide things like that. All right, guys, and now she's in. And now we got to switch over and get rid of that two-tone gray one and put a black one on that side. All right, guys, John doesn't know it yet, but we're going to try to take this hatch off and put it on his car so he has the cool wing because, like, it needs it right now. So, just, take the plate off, start cleaning it up, getting it ready. You'll see it magically on the car, hopefully. Through some mere bullying, we have convinced John to swap hatches. Let's go! Let's go, Brendan. Give me a W. Give me a W. Yeah, I like it. Don't break it. We're going to break it. Oh, you were giving this to me. This one's big, but I think it'll work. Here's a little before. Here. Can you go close that hatch real quick? We got some before and afters. This is basically how his car looks without the wing. So excited to get the wing on that car. Now they both don't have a hatch. Great going, guys. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna see you later. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm pretty interested to see both the Celica hatches on the grass. We're just trying to swap over the third eyes. But in the meantime, I think we're gonna drop that dash up in here because it needs a dash now. But it'll look good. It'll look good. It'll look really good. All right, guys. This is very interesting. So we're swapping third eye brake lights from this car to this car because this one had a tinted out aftermarket LED third eye brake light, and this one had this strange cover over the third eye brake light, and it ended up actually being a Toyota cover. We thought it was aftermarket. It's trash. It's held on by 3M. I mean, it's dog water. But this one is a nice Toyota third eye brake light that comes underneath that black cover, and it doesn't even have a wire for a light. It's just a reflector. And the reason for that is the GTS has the wing with the third eye brake light in the wing. This doesn't have the wing because it's non-GTS, so no third eye brake light. Wild, man. Figured I'd grab the clips before we run out of daylight, but still bolting it down. But I mean, oh, it looks so much better with the wing. It needed this. This car was begging for it, mercifully, And, oh, this one looks like trash without the wing. Ruined a perfect GTS, but this is gas. I like this. All right, guys, so we've gotten the wing on here. I know it's getting a little dark, but I'm going to swap the plate from that one to this one. We got the hydraulic, well, the strut back in place. And just cleaning some things out. We're going to put the spare back in there so it holds that up for now. And maybe change something about that later. The airbag to go in there and just the sub-wire. So this is all complete. All the trim's back in here now. So that's looking super sick. We're going to play with it later and make sure the lights and everything are good. And still got to remove things like that. So the wiper and stuff. So I don't know. Got a good amount of things to still do. Uh-oh. Still working with the boys today, and we are back. It's another new day, and John's gotten most of the dashing now with the gauge cluster and everything else. Car is an absolute wretched mess, but hey, boys. I don't even know it. Anyway, I'm gonna finish. We just tightened in some brackets. Now we're going to put in these top pieces of trim, but I think to do that we should get the headliner in first. No, you think we can slide the headliner in after? All right, cool. I guess we'll get those in next and slap the seat back in place.
No, I don't think we can do that.
No. Okay, and now we are back to making some progress in here. We got the top trim all in place, and now the seat can go back in. Woo. All right, guys. Jack actually had a great idea. I kind of forgot there was the whole motor assembly back here, but perfect enough. John actually got the wiper delete kit, so this is going to be nasty. Well, all right, guys. A little plus to working at homeboy Jonathan's house. His mom and sister hooked us up with dinner with the boys and girls. W, bro. Let's talk about like nitrous oxide or whatever it might be that just a fat family. All right, let's eat. So after some food, we've been going back to assembling this. Just got the windshield pillars in. We got the visors up there, little center light, the headliner, boys. Man, this car's really coming together now. I can't even describe how nice this is. These are extra wires we're gonna get back to later. But oh, this is coming out beautifully. I cannot wait to vacuum this up, get these seats in there, and hopefully go for a drive. All right, guys, and this is how she's looking now. Just gotta vacuum her up and put the seats in, and we can test her out. Well, here's a bit of an after, just so you guys can see it. But we have the new black dash in, black center console, new headliner. The back seats, he didn't have those before. They are a beautiful blue in person. All new trim everywhere. Like, everything has been changed. And he even has some aftermarket gauge faces, which is pretty sick. But I'm going to pop the seats in here. I just want to show you guys what it looked like during the day-ish, kind of while I still had a little bit of light. So it's coming up pretty sick. And I'm excited for you guys to see what's to come next. We're going to get the seats in, put it on the ground, see if it starts, and that'll do it for this segment of the Celica build. All right, guys, and here are the new seats in here. She's looking great. Now it's getting dark, but another thing we have to do is slap these side skirts on. Oh, they got the side skirts up on her now. The car's a little unclean for these very clean side skirts. But again, she's really coming together. I think rear plate, and she's good to go down the road. So let's get it. And my friend John, who's stuck in the early 2000s with a plate derp on his car, is now complete. Let's go. Brandon, first test drive. What are your thoughts? Yeah, same. I think my video is gonna start becoming like your video. Well, all right, guys. Actually, I think I'm going to finish off today's video right now. You guys get to find out in the next episode if it starts. I got to keep you in some suspense. And she is all full of fresh interior. Okay, wipers work. That's awesome. And again, if you want to see some more content on John's 2000 Celica, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one where we test drive it and probably break down and come home on a flatbed. Peace.